Hey folks, it's Maxie here and welcome to another episode of Shimmer, as we're here for Shimmer volumes 138 to 140. We're going to be taking place with 140 in a generic location in the Great Lakes region as we continue to grow the company. In a stark contrast from the Impact Wrestling save, I have went ahead and spent money on production values, and we are going to go and just see what happens. We'll try two different strategies and two different saves. One of them's got to work, right? So we'll click through what's went through in volume 138 and 139, and then of course our live booking of 140. So obviously new champ, Mercedes KV, and she graces the presence of the fans and lets them know how it's going down here. Jordan Grace then defeated Heather Monroe to retain the Heart of Shimmer Championship. Queen Amita defeated Zoe Sky even. Jamie hit her with a win over Thunder Kitty. And we had some words from Tegan Knox as she looked to challenge Mercedes in the main event, but Mercedes picked up the victory. This would prove to be the final match of Tegan Knox's Shimmer career. Because there's such a long gap between shows, I tend to just go a week and then just go and do something else, play another game at the same time as it's loading. WXW offered a deal to Tegan Knox. I just thought, well, just a handshake deal, it's not a massive company. Nope, she's gone. Exclusive written deal. So yeah, always pay attention. So we obviously had to vacate the tag team championship, so no longer her and Ruby Soho. But as you can see at Shimmer volume 139, with the debut of Shotzi Blackheart over Dana Perrazzo. Jessica Troy defeat Kenzie Page. Team Steve Stars are your new Shimmer tag team champions, defeating Holly Dead and Hyan in a 47-rated matchup. Mercedes steals the show with a phenomenal promo before her and Alison Kay defeat the team of Ruby Soho and Thunder Rosa, which leads us to tonight's event. I'll just let you see the matches because it doesn't really spoil much. A couple of matches on the show. You've also got a couple of promos. I think you should do alright. Mercedes is going to carry the company, we know that, and then a blockbuster main event with her and Ruby Soho. The booking analysis will just be for Kenzie Page being used too much, but we're using her long match with Alison Kay as a learning experience. Mercedes' promo was weaker than usual, but she was speaking about Thunder Rosa. The 69 is basically saying Thunder Rosa is not getting a rematch. She's done nothing to justify it. So as far as I'm aware, case closed, ain't gonna happen. I just want to try and stall it out, build up Thunder Rosa as much as I can as well, and have a mega match down the line. I've opted for Kenzie Page, Alison Kay. Alison Kay wins in 22-14 with a cutthroat. A 47 here. Kenzie the 23. Alison Kay with a 58. We'll look at the duck sheet here. You can see the psychology, the inconsistency, the stamina, the experience of Kenzie Page. You have to have matches to gather all that, so hopefully it can aid her development. We had a short matchup between Lainey Luck and Anna Jay. Anna Jay wins in 12-40 with a scissors kick, a 41 here. While these are more over wrestlers, because I think it's like something like if they're under like 20 over, we can probably get away with the shorter matches, but I still feel like in terms of technical attributes, we do need to develop a skill set of Anna Jay. So these kind of matches will help that. Thus the 41 rating and that penalty. Same kind of idea as we had Maki Ito defeat Davine, or Davine, however you would pronounce that. In 9.52, a flying big head, and it is a big head, it's dangerous that, but 45, Maki Ito wasn't like cool momentum, so I felt like it was a good opportunity to give her some momentum. Oh, yikes, yowza, not good. So after one steal the show matchup, this was a decent matchup. Jordan Grace defeats Zoe Sky in 11.42 with a fall from Grace. Fourth defence of the Heart of Shimmer Championship. Let's talk into what we see there. Zoe Sky has suffered a broken neck, so she's going to be out for over a year, I'd assume. We'll see if we can afford surgery on her. Again, because of the overness, the match was too important to be that short. Again, I feel like though, it's a championship match. Make it steal the show, go all out, have a classic. Unfortunately, we get the penalty, we get the injury penalty. I wouldn't normally put a championship match, as I say, less than the required time, but I just felt like Zoe started as a more of a less over person. It was a good spotlight opportunity, and it's all went down the drain basically. But a 42 will assess Zoe's injury, and Jordan Grace was to blame for her botch. Ruby's words on Mercedes. She just says she's had a new lease of life since leaving the Federation, and she is ready to take on Mercedes Kiwi and just put on a classic that they wouldn't be able to have anywhere else. 47 for the promo, and a match of 64. Superb matchup. Mercedes defeats Ruby in 26:06 with a bank statement. It's her first defence of the Shimmer Championship. A 64, Ruby off her game. Mercedes can push to a 75 is phenomenal. We also made this our technical masterclass matchup. I think Mercedes is going to have that most matches, but pretty much while we've got her, Mercedes is going to absolutely carry the company as far as she can. So we're still lower than a lot of people despite the money that's been spent on production, but the 56 overall gives us the opportunity to improve in 11 regions, which of course will be all within the United States. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, and we can assess what our plan will be going forward. So obviously 1414, 142 I'll book offline. Our next show will be 143. It's just getting frustrating that a lot of the women are getting tied up to long-term deals with AI companies. People that we'd love to get our hands on and utilise, but I'm afraid we kind of have to wait. We also had some owner goals changing, but they were just basically your usual don't hire a powerhouse and high flyer. Humberto Carrillo has left WWE to sign for Impact. So Sky over a year as we expected. Impact are offering an extension to Willie Mack. Where is Shimmer? Went down really well. It's good to see. But we're in a good position now where we're 7 clear, so we actually don't even need Mercedes. We can just kind of cut along. We could even stop having shows in the Great Lakes, or we would lose the tickets. But we would need to start working on Midwest, Mid-Atlantic and Tri-State. So I might actually start doing that, running shows elsewhere, because we are very comfortable. It's like a 17 pop gap between that, and about an 18 pop gap between the Tri-State, Mid-Atlantic and the Midwest. And it's only one of those 3, so effectively if we just ran shows in the Tri-State, we could see ourselves hit medium and maybe encounter the same problems I do with Impact. 12,000 people watched the show, not the best in the world, but what can you do? You can see there financially, worker costs are actually down, which is a surprise. You can see production, the big jump, obviously the 8,000 from the 754 the week the time before, so obviously that was upgrading everything. But that's fine, as I say, I think it was a risk we had to make. Ticket sales are up though, sponsors we'll still get the 3 weeks of the month to go. So overall everything seems to be in a good position. As I say, sponsors and merchandise will go right up. But yeah, just building the money up. I think we started with 100,000, we're up to 525, and as I say, we'll just keep seeing if there is any female wrestlers that are available. So thank you for watching. Next show will be June, July, August, the September show, and as I say, that will be 143. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.